Ready, set,
go!
Welcome to week 5 of the Caroline and Dada show. We'll jump right in with the NFL predictions for week 5, but first we're going to go back to week 4 to see how Caroline and I did. In week 4, I went 8-7. We've been running 500 all year long. Caroline actually didn't run close to 500, 2-14. That's a rough week for Caroline, but I'm sure she'll rebound this week. Fantasy football, we both look at, we took Murray, Raiders versus the Ravens. Forsett just gets cut out of nowhere, so that's kind of an easy one. Roethlisberger, we both took him over Alex Smith. He had a monster game on Sunday night. And then, of course, we've got Diggs versus Odell Beckham Jr. Caroline took Diggs, I took Beckham. Diggs came out on top there somehow. Beckham having a complete meltdown going into week 5. So there's a recap of week 4 for you. We're going to dive into week 5. To join us in the booth, we have and Kitty, a full booth today for the week 5 pick'em. Let's start with the Thursday night matchup. We've got the Cardinals in San Francisco. Caroline, who are you going with, the Cardinals or the 49ers? Cardinals, even with Drew Stanton at backup quarterbacking. I'm going to agree. I think that the Cardinals are still the better team there. That's our high 5 pick. All right. Yeah. All right, we've got the Jets and Steelers. Who's going to win this one? Jets or Steelers? Jets or Steelers? Who's got this one? I think there's no way the Steelers don't pull this one off. Their offense is clicking on all cylinders and then some. The Jets have looked a little iffy this week. So, is this who you're picking? Oh, Mike's picking. All right, Mike's picking the Jets. Caroline's going with the Jets. I'm still sticking with the Steelers in this one. I've got Cincinnati playing in Dallas. The 3-1 Dallas Cowboys taking on the Bengals. We're going with the Bengals or the Cowboys, Caroline?
Cowboys.
Going with the Cowboys. I'm going to agree. Cowboys at home. That's too much. That's a high 5 pick. Booyah. What? All right, we've got the Texans taking on the Vikings at home. That tough tough Vikings defense. Who are you going, Caroline? The Vikings or the Texans? Vikings or Texans? Who are you picking there? I think this dream season of the Vikings is going to keep going with Sam Bradford. I'm going to pick the Vikings. Who are you going with, Vikings or Texans? Well, which one are you going with, Vikings or Texans? Maybe Sully can pick. Oh, you going with this one? All right, Texans it is. I think that Caroline has picked the Texans in that one. And we're going to move right along into the Chicago Bears in Indianapolis. Got their first win last week. Who are you going with, Caroline? The Bears or the Colts? Who are you picking, Bears or Colts? It's a tough one. In Indianapolis, probably Brian Hoyer starting again. I know I'm going with the Colts at home. I can't pick the Bears for the second week in a row. It's just the way it is. Caroline, who are you going with there? Bears or Colts? Does it look like... Is Mike picking?
Kitty's picking too.
Okay, who's Kitty picking? Is this who Kitty's picking? Okay, Kitty's going to pick the Colts in that one. That's another high 5 pick. High 5? Booyah. Looking at fantasy football, we've got T.Y. Hilton or Alshon Jeffrey. Who is the bigger game? Hilton or Jeffrey? Hilton or Jeffrey? Who is the bigger game? It's a tough call. Jeffrey. All right. I'm also going to agree. Maybe some garbage time yards. I don't know. I just have more faith in Jeffrey having the bigger game. All right, we've got the Atlanta Falcons, who blew up last week with Julio Jones, taking on the Denver Broncos in Denver. Who are you going with, Falcons or Broncos? Maybe Kitty can pick. Who's Kitty going to pick, Falcons or Broncos? Is Sully going to pick? Okay, maybe Daddy should pick. All right, I'm going to pick the Broncos at home. I think that defense is still too tough. Atlanta did great last week, but that is maybe a fluke. It's hard for me to say. All right, we've got C.J. Anderson, running back of the Broncos. Dante Freeman of the Falcons. Who are you going with there, fantasy football? Okay, going right with C.J. Anderson to have the bigger game. I'm going to disagree. I think that Freeman has the bigger game in that one. Kelly, who are you going with, the Broncos there or the Falcons? Have you decided yet? It's a tough call. You can just give me one. Or you can say Broncos or Falcons. I'm going to move on then. All right, we've got the Titans taking on the Dolphins. Who are you taking, the Dolphins or the Titans? Oh, you got to pick one out of these two. Who's going to win this one? You got to pick the Broncos or the Falcons. Falcons it is. All right, who are you taking in, the Dolphins versus the Titans? Dolphins or Titans? Dolphins or Titans? What do you think there? We're going to mix them up that way and then hand me one? All right, go ahead and pick me one. By the way, I'm going with the Titans in this one. DeMarco Murray's looked really strong. Even if...
On the hill.
Yeah, I know. Who are you picking?
Okay.
Even if Foster comes back for the Dolphins, I don't think that changes too much. All right, which one you got? Oh, going with the Dolphins. Caroline's going to pick the Dolphins in that one. Now we've got our monster pick of the week. Monster. Caroline's guaranteed pick. We've got the Eagles in Detroit taking on those Lions. Caroline, who's your guaranteed pick of the week? The Eagles or the Lions? Great defense of the Eagles. Eagles or Lions? Who's your monster pick of the week?
Lions!
Go with the Lions at home. Guaranteed pick. I disagree. I think the Eagles are going to pull that one off. All right, now we've got taking on the Patriots. Who are you picking, Browns or Patriots? She picks the Browns every week. Bless her heart. I'm going with the Patriots that way. Yeah, there's no way I'm going the other direction on that. We've got the Washington Redskins taking on the Ravens. Who are you going, Redskins or Ravens? I'll tell you what. You pick one, and then you can stash them. So you see Redskins or Ravens, then you can move down to Redskins or Ravens. Well, I'll give them to you once. You can give me a name. Redskins or Ravens? Ravens. All right, there you go. I'm also going to agree. I think the Ravens have got the right idea going with Terrence West, and they are going to run all over the Redskins this weekend. We got Chargers, Raiders. Who are you picking, Chargers or Raiders?
Chargers!
Chargers! I am going to agree. I think the Chargers and Philip Rivers are going to pull that one off. And then we've got Buffalo. Good defense this year. Taking on the Rams. Also a good defense. You go with Rams or the Bills? Bills. I'm going to pick the Rams as we disagree in that one. We move into our Sunday night affair. We've got the Packers in Green Bay taking on Eli Manning and the Giants. You going Giants or Packers? Packers at home. I'm also going to agree. That's a high five pick. Packers at home. Giants looked like a mess last Monday night. Who's got the bigger game, Eli Manning or Aaron Rodgers? Eli Manning's going to have the bigger game. I'm going to disagree. I will stick with Aaron Rodgers at home to have the bigger game. Moving into our Monday night affair, we've got the Buccaneers and the Panthers. Who's going to pull the Monday nighter off there? And it could be without Cam Newton. It's hard to say. You can go with the Buccaneers or the Panthers.
Panthers.
She's picking the Panthers at home. I'm going to disagree. I think the Buccaneers are going to pull off an upset on Monday Night Football. And there you go. Those are our Week 5 picks. Anything else you want to say? Maybe...
Good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining our show. So good. So good.